Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, I'm glad you're here. Guys, before we get started today, I'm going to ask, I know it gets old, please hit that subscribe button and that bell notification icon. It would mean the world to me. It helps me out and it'll keep you notified when I upload new content. Today, we are going to talk about the Vero the Vero Synapse XL. And this is another knife that comes to me courtesy of my local buddy, my brother from another mother, at A2ZEDC.com. So guys, if you get a chance and you want to look at cool knives and another knife community buddy, check out A2ZEDC on Instagram. But today we've got the Vero Synapse XL. Very elegant knife, a knife that I did not get in on because I felt like it was going to be a little large for my hand. I didn't get in on the regular Synapse, but I would say that this knife is well tuned, very elegant, and after spending a few days with it, I am definitely having a little bit of regret for not picking one up. And there's actually another drop that I think might be happening this spring or summer when I was on his website earlier today, but I've kind of been out of the loop on the XL because again, it's a full-size knife, guys. I'd say it's definitely on the large size of a knife. I think the regular Vero Synapse would be just perfect. This knife is designed impeccably. Hold on a second. Let me let the Apex Predator out real quick. Sorry about that, guys. But anyway, the Synapse, this guy is natural micarta, titanium bolsters, and a DLC coated M390 blade. Vero's designs are elegant at the least, and I think they push the envelope in terms of understated elegance in a knife design that's done very well. Joseph definitely knows what he's doing, and he does it very well. The OEM on this knife is Bestech, but the design speaks for itself. It has two methods of deployment. If you notice this knife on the show side, it is totally clean. You have no fuller hole, no clip, no decoration on the pivot. On the other side, you've got the Vero logo on the titanium clip. You've got the fuller hole, which allows this knife is basically designed for the reverse flick. For those who don't like the reverse flick, it's got a wonderful low profile flipper that does not become a pocket picker, does not stick out into the path of your knife or your cutting path after it deploys. This knife, guys, let's get some paper real quick, because I can gush over this knife all afternoon, but the bottom line is I want a regular size. Why am I not cutting right? Guys, I promise it's not that knife that I'm hitting a snag on. It's something in the way I'm cutting. That was bizarre. Let me get a different piece of paper, guys. That was too weird. It's just my spasticness. I'm sorry, guys. But a very slicey blade, DLC coated, again, M390, and just done very well. It's understated elegant because the design to me is very simplistic. But it's thought out so well and executed on so well that the overall package is just impressive. I really wish I could get my hands on or find out when they're going to do another Synapse, the regular Synapse drop, because I really believe, I thought the Axon was my be-all, end-all for my Vero collection because it pretty much fulfills everything that I need in a Vero. Hold on a sec. Let me grab it. It has that same fuller flick, but you can tell the size of the Axon, which for me is a full-size knife, is much smaller than the XL Synapse there. So again, if you've got a big hand, if you've got are into big knives and you want a knife that is absolutely just stunning is the only word I can say. I mean, it's light for what it is, and we'll get some weight on it here in a second. The detent on it is absolutely dialed. Whether I just gingerly reverse flick it or push down on that flipper tab, the knife is coming out. It drops shut. It cuts great. It's got a very well done finger choil, or excuse me, sharpening choil here. It's not a finger choil, it's a sharpening choil. T8 hardware all the way around. Just, again, very well done. So let's do a couple of quick size comparisons because I can gush over this knife all night. That'll get us nowhere. So you can see, even with the Cold Steel 4MAX, it is a full-size knife. Civivi Baby Banter. Now let's look at it next to a Benchmade Bug Out. Much bigger than the Benchmade Bug Out. Spyderco Paramilitary 2. It is much bigger than the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. It's on par almost with that Concept Shikiri. Let's get some dimensions using Javon's promotional ruler. It's coming in right under 9 inches, guys. The blade is a sconce, 1/8 of an inch under 4 inches. The handle's 5 inches. So, yeah, I would say it's a full-size knife. Let's blade thickness is 0.158. Handle thickness is 0.5945. Get that blade thickness again because it jumped around on us. 0.1555. 0.1550, whatever. Right around there. And then behind the edge, it's going to be as close as I can get. 0.0240. And when I told you it was light, keep in mind almost a 4-inch blade, 5.45 ounces. So the weight relief is done very well. It's just a big knife, guys. You've got these titanium liners with this bolster lock. I cannot tell you how pleasing that opening method is and how you don't have to give it any steam. It just jumps open. I'm trying to see if I can get it slow enough to where I fail it. It's so well tuned, guys. I cannot fail this knife. So yeah, this is the Vero Synapse XL. Again, if I had any wishes for me personally, A to Z EDC is a much larger guy than me. He's a full-size gentleman and he likes big knives, and that's all good. I like big knives too, but this would probably just go a little bit on the large size for me. But the design of the knife is just wonderful. I mean, it really makes me think that as much as I love my Axon, this gives you another deployment method, gives you a different blade style. I can definitely see myself in the future possibly adding one. Have to keep an eye on NAFCL too. But guys, thank you for watching the video. And thank you to A to Z EDC for letting these knives come live with me for a little while. And guys, I appreciate you so much for subscribing and hitting the bell notification icon, or just coming by and watching. Whatever you're comfortable with, please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Look out for the guy or gal to your right. Look out for each other. Go forward with love in your heart. Choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.